Hi, my name is Justin Solorio, and I'm going to be doing a simulated lesson plan for middle school science. The topic we will be doing is global warming and the greenhouse effect. I will be using a smartboard technology and a PowerPoint for the visual learners. I start out with my learning objective. The learning objective for today is that students will be able to understand global warming and explain the greenhouse effect. As they're due now, they will get a KWL chart. They can either choose to grab a chart on their way in, or they can fill it out in their notebook. The KWL chart, they're going to write as many facts as they can about what they already know about global warming, and then they're going to write as many facts as what they want to know about global warming. They're going to keep the L part blank for later on in the lesson. Next, they're going to watch a short 2-minute video on global warming, its effects and causes. When they do that, they will be filling in guided notes in the L section of their KWL chart. Once we do that, we're going to act out global warming. But first, I introduce what a greenhouse is. We turn and talk about it wherever they've ever seen it. They also will be turning and talking about what they see happening in this picture. What is happening to the heat? Is it able to escape or not? Then, we're going to act out global warming. Now, one side of the classroom will be labeled sun, the other side of the classroom will be labeled earth. 10 students will be getting heat. Those 10 students will hold heat right here. They will be the heat students. You can also, instead of using white paper, use recycled materials, cardboard, anything that could be recycled to be used for this activity. 10 of them will be heat. They will start on the side of the classroom that says sun. 5 of them, 5 other students, will be called the greenhouse gases. They will be standing in the middle of the room. The heat students will start at the sun side of the room, and I will explain heat from the sun travels to earth. So those students will walk from one end of the room to the other. They will be on earth now. Then the greenhouse gases will come up, and we'll talk about where greenhouse gases come from. Pollution, carbon dioxide, and other things like that. They will stand in the middle of the room. Then I will ask the heat students who are stuck on earth to try to get back into the atmosphere towards the sun. 10 of them will walk back. 5 of the greenhouse gases will then trap 5 heat students. The other 5 heat students will then make it back into the atmosphere. So that means the greenhouse gases and the heat will be stuck near Earth. That is what global warming is. We would talk about what's happening. Then I would get 5 other students to be more greenhouse gases. Those 5 heat students that made it back to the atmosphere will then go back to Earth, because sun gives off heat and it goes to Earth. The 5 new greenhouse gases will be stuck in the middle of the room again. The heat students, the 5 of them, will try to travel back to the atmosphere. They will get trapped and caught by the greenhouse gases, causing no heat to escape back to the atmosphere. That means all of the heat is trapped on Earth, and that's what causes global warming. Students will be able to see this, that no heat is escaping back. Then I would show them a visual of what really happens. Sun is traveling to the Earth. Some of it is escaping. Some of it is being trapped like a force field. Independently, they're going to get an index card or a graphic organizer. They will then draw. They will create a diagram showing the greenhouse effect using Earth, sun, heat, and greenhouse gases, which they must label. On the other side of the index card, they're going to explain what is happening in the diagram. Now, for the lower level learners,